Ni swing ba sakan di ko northeast mediahub mo na namsakswa. Dal ni ko barang ko aganat na skang katabi chongrang ko aganat tinga. Sadamberang ni changa sapanirang ko India songjak halana nga ane konrat sangma agana. USTM saksot kusku chatro chatri랑 ko mandir ani ko taka. West aro South West karo hills ni akhang nokmarang na salsani program ko turao ong atanga. Olet miki shaila kur shukpu khadar wurnai dolna MLS ki moniko thanghagong lakpong ako ongal phana kur pharakanga. Meghalaya ni kacham Rajya Sabha member Robert Kharsing ni jonggapa adakapa ni jangi thangani man thalata. Curated art exhibition ko Shillong College ong ata. All Jantia Master Roll Workers Labor Union ar Kuwait Yakawa Mentudol mandirang ko plastic chakhaldat sina monmula. Asam ni sakatham mandirang ko tlektra anina jangi thangagamuk na phatoko donata. Asam ni Tebrong aro jatlagatang ko Dubayona watatinga. Anga Michael Snal sangma dao ko borang ko sulsul parakatinga. Sadamberang ni changa sapanirang ko jakhali India asong ri mekhangna nanga ane Sukrubar salo Meghalaya adok ni skotong Minister Conrad K sangma Hyderabad songjanmani Loyola Academyo changsot pri tham gapa annual college day ko maniani bako parakataha. Sadamberangan asong ni dalbatsrang ba belonga aro sadamberang ni changa sapanirang ko namma o jakhalgen chmode wan asong ni gamjunrang gataw na ama ane sangma thalatangen ba sadamberang ko onggi jarama o delsetken chmode wan asong ko ni sigaprong skana ama ni parakataha. Asong ni sadamberang na agalsak ni singani ko ningani gaman Loyola Academy gata takapa skion Chakram Institute rang ko mathil plangingon political dalga parang i phangnan sadamberang baksa akan grukjeng na aro sadamberang ni changa sapanirang ko namma o jakhalong na nga aro asong go daluruat nagdade sadamberang o sa phangchak na nga ni ba uwa aganaha. Iya annual college day ko manianyo Loyola Academy yo kam khagabarang na chatro chatrirang na aro kapan memberang na dengthang mancha Meghalaya adok ni skotong minister ni jakchi mementos rang ko ba swale onangaha.
The strength and the challenge is the same, is because it all depends on how we shape the youth. It all depends on how we channelize the youth. It all depends on how we mold the energy of the youth, and if we do it in the right way, then the youth will be our greatest strength. And if we are not able to do it in the right way, it will be the greatest challenge for us. Our youth is our greatest constructive force, and if put in the wrong channel, it is the greatest.
Iya mana ni bako dengtang trok mesa ani aro gitring anirang donggen chmoba Meghalaya adok ni skotong minister Beatles ni mengsangpa gitrango ni mengsakhorng e mandirang ko an sauta pataha.
Find myself in times of trouble. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hours of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
Pelsi hazagani kolgrek sao National Eligibility Test, Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering, aro Junior Research Fellowship na siya kakuman gapa saksot skusku chatro chatrirang na mandira ani program ko April 7 tariko University of Science and Technology Meghalaya ni University Central Auditorium mo ngatangaha. Programo payback policy ni katabi chong khora e ong atangingon yan na medyo so pa chatro chatrirang ko mandira an baksa mekhangchi susagani gapa chatro chatrirang na didiani ko na magsongani onga. Programo Assam adok ni Director of Higher Education Dharma Kanta Mil mongsong gapa sokobo nga ha aro sakaban mongsong gapa sokobara Ribhoy District ni Deputy Commissioner RP Ubadaya onga ha. Jemangan adok ni bama mungni chubat kabagadang ni porika se susaani jedaki net, gate, slate, IAS aru wandak barango seoka koma nahacham wamangna kamgaman fees rangko university on palna khuda chaka aru unbaksa deng thamacha coaching rango ni didiani ko namak songani donga. Ia ko ragatani maksonganian chatro chatri rangko didina aru chua gadang ni porika rango namme dakchina susaani ko natani ja khudi anyong inga unbaksana ndaka susani ajao chukobong China Vision 50 ko USTM abachenga taha ni USTM ni Chancellor Mahabul Haq thomaniu aganaha.
But his first attempt he has cracked net. JRF.
But I am studying here. I was studying here without any cost.
Without any cost. Chalo.
Porayene gisik matram gaba chatro chatrirang tangka paisa chinek negani asel cholong pagijong janagata Yan University ni on kange kam ka anyong inga ni Vice Chancellor Professor G.D. Sharma aganaha.
We have a very unique policy at University of Science and Technology Meghalaya which is called payback policy. Means any student of USTM qualifying NET, GATE, JRF, UGC NET or CSIR NET, they will be getting back the entire amount which has been paid in the last 2 years in the university, including admission fees, which is nearly standing around 2.5 lakhs rupees per student. And from last pandemic, you are knowing from 2020 onwards, there are 3 results declared, but we could not felicitate them because of inconvenience by the pandemic. So this time we thought that before paying back the entire amount, we must be knowing each other and we have to felicitate them. So this is a very momentary program, nearly 1.5 hours we have there in the central auditorium and we have felicitated them.
West Karo Hills aru South West Karo Hills di akhang nokmarang na thura walbakre ni Green Haven no thura Range Forest Officer ni gata salsani program ko ngatangaha. Ia district rango niam gri roong khuliani aru roong chkramani kholrang kora baai chalai geparang dongani geman nokmarang na thalatani rang ko namak songe ia thomani ko ngatangaha. April 7 tariko Juwaini Chileng Raicho Shukpo Klan yung at kapatok manyo Juwaini MLA pa Walet Miki Shaila Kurshukpo Kadar Burnay Dolna MLA Skimoni ko Tangkagong Lakpunga Kon Galpana Kuparakangaha Thokmanyo North Liberty Higher Secondary School Principal Richard Uria aru South Juwaini MDC pa Sharon Paswit Mandera Tiakoman Gabasok Barang Ongaha Thokmani ko elaka Juwaini Doloy aru Kurshukpo Kadar Burnay ni President pa Puramon Khenjing Delaha Mongsong gabasok ba pa shaila thomaniyo khurshukpu dolni Jante Hills aru ua jolni clan memberang ko nangremat na kham khaingani na demathele aganan baksa lur khirwang UPHC ko rkchakpa a ko anden onani na clan ko mathele aganaha
Tao chna hei tai jing kam yong hi hei tai thau ta dau e de ko order hei protu yong ko kur hi knang wo yo phi pun kre de phi hi yo phi bach pun kre pha pun kre miet de ne wo hei chui por lo yo kam yo jam ki khon yong ko kur ko yong phi ta nga nei te dau tu e de ga jing rap na ga mele scheme yong na ta kini scheme ko dep ta nga ra wi chem ni wo he yong phi nei ben ta wo e ya kini ga wo order ni ben ta wo pun kre ti ki jing kam yong phi
Thokmani somayo lamwan paswet dolni maksongani aro kham kha anirangko thalati onangaha bon khame marwang khar singkhon mathil skani khatharangko agani thokmani ko machotataha Ruta salrangna sai dongani jaman Meghalaya adokni gacham Rajya Sabha MP Robert Kersing Pristibar Prungo Shillong Sungjumani Nazareth Hospital agalsakho watangaha Belsi soto ketamung kepa Robert Kersing ruuta somerangna sai dongani zaman antangni jekepa Nuni Gregorian no kepa Agnes Kersing antangni jong kepa saketam chongmotan John F Kersing Francis Kersing aro Michael Kersing baksana antangni gri thang aro nam tangrang khowate riang suwaha wa hadal geni belsioni hadal geni chat belsiona adok ni Rajya Sabha MP ngaha aro sajisku sku belsio letum kra constitution ni by election ko atani oba MLA ne syoka ko manahachem Uni jonggepa manderangna Robert Kersing ni jangi thangani gemen arita thalatanirang ho onangaha.
His ideology was based on a peaceful approach and to explore resolution of conflict through dialogue, and that is what he had guided the chiefs also. He was the first chairman of the Grand Council of the Chiefs of Meghalaya, ensuring that all the chiefs come together on one platform, and was really instrumental in promoting that. Subsequently, we had another People's Parliament in Garo Hills also, and then we had a fourth one in Mairak, Nokla. We were supposed to have the fifth one in Juwai, but unfortunately, then the Doloi of Juwai, Komet Rumbai, passed away suddenly. So that is still there. So these are the few things we'd like to highlight. He's survived by his wife, Nune, who is from Armenia. He has no children. We have 5 siblings, and he's the eldest. So we hope people will be able to benefit from this with your help. They will benefit from understanding his life journey.
April 7 tariko Northeast Art Initiative nigita salsane curated art exhibition ko Shillong College of Folklore and Each Interpretation ane khatai bichong ko done matangaha. Ya dengtang mancakapa exhibition ko curated exhibition ane donani maksonganian dongaman khatai bichong opang chakna matna geta changa sapani gnang kapa mandirang mesokanirang ko dakangaha. Sokba kapa artist rang khatai bichong opang chake folklore ra chengoni ku reteng aganani chir pengba kabonga ane exhibition kong at kapa Alfred Kraipa Kriem kobra tham kaparang na aganaha. Kasi jatrango ba ku reteng agan ba ka ba khatarang ko knaani ba serekani sandong khwaya andi ba ya changni exhibitiono mesokani de sani ba segman ki thaprango phangchakai gija ku reteng aganani o phangchaken noksarang ko salmesokanga ha ane ba Alfred aganda paha ya andak ba sala thokani changa sapani ko mesokani na salgro salaram adok ni manderang damsan ong khatam na nga arya maksongani sa manderang na magkawani ko at na maksongani ya program ko ataha aru magkhang chiba ong atang kugen ane ba Alfred aganda paha.
It's a curated exhibition, which means that there are specific artworks which befit a certain theme, and all the artists have come together, and the theme is folklore and its interpretations. So many of these artists have kind of conceptualize a certain kind of framework of what folklore is and how it means to them and what it means to them as people who are living in the Khasi society. So more importantly is that we also talked about how the folklore comes from the oral tradition. So most importantly how the Khasis are very embedded in that idea of spoken word, and that how they never had visual practices, but these paintings are being interpreted in terms from the oral tradition itself, how artists are conceptualizing and visualizing narratives from the oral itself directly into visual practice and not from textual sources.
April 7 tariko All Gentia Master Roll Workers Labor Union aro Kuwait yaka wa mentu dol manderang ni plastik cakhalaniara chireng chibesikna aro samtang tangna namja ni katachisan aganagija kamchi dakmesokna musyang bazal ni salo parauniko aro wauniko tariga para chakanikura ay anti chanari bagram tokaha. Jat ni chengoni jakhal baing pa ra chakani dokra aro kokcheng rangara jakhal thaithana man gapasanung aija andiba samthang thangna mamang namgi jakora baja unigaban joai jolo songdong gapa mandirang ko plastic ni phalo warang ko jakhal sina de diani ko khoi yaka wa bantu ni president pa KL Pariat aro All Gentia Master Roll Workers Labor Union ni president kobura tham gabarang gata mo mulani ko dakanga ha. Hazalgani Kobraksa Bilsini Jun Jani Chisa Tariko Asam Krokrajarni Abiakuti Jolni Sakani Tribal Mets Krangho Sakatam Mandirang Dra Etleke Sotani Jaman Bolo Kadang di Dona Hacem Yano dosi donga Niram Akoman Gaparanga Parijul Rahman Nasibul Ali Sheikh Aro Muzamel Sheikh Mangabarang Acem Yamandirang Bilsi Chungi Jakaba Mets Sakani Ko Dra Etleke Sote Gala Hacem Antang Tangko Sote Siasa Ne Chanchi China Niwa Mang Sigaman Mangisirang Ko Bolo Kadang di Dona Ha Andioba Yani gamal sandir katani jakman chungmot to sikur mamat naha wamak ni dosini kri sasti ko na April jani 7 tariko Krokrajar Special Court to sidong gabarang ko jangi thanga gamak na phatoko donatani ko paragataha
আমি ইলেকট্রনিক এভিডেন্স গোটাইছিলো ইলেকট্রনিক এভিডেন্সর পিছত আমি খালি পিএম রিপোর্টর উপরত নির্ভর করা নাই আমি সিমেন স্যাম্পল আর ব্লাড স্যাম্পল লই পেলে সেন্ট্রাল ফরেন্সিক সায়েন্স ল্যাবরেটরিতে আমি ডিএনএ অ্যানালিসিস কারণে পাঠাইছিলো আর ডিএনএ যেতিয়া তিনিটা একিউজডর লগত ম্যাচ করিলে তেতিয়া হলে কোনোই ইয়াতে সন্দেহের স্থান নাছিলে আর আজি মই সুখিত আপোনাক জনাব কাৰণে কি মাননীয় ন্যায়ালয়ে স্পেশাল ইনভেস্টিগেশন টিম গোটেই টিমৰ সদস্যসকলক আজি जो আছে এপ্ৰিচিয়েট কৰিছিলে কোকৰাঝাৰ ডিস্ট্ৰিক্ট পুলিচক এপ্ৰিচিয়েট কৰিছে যেনে ধাৰণা তদন্ত হৈছে আৰু মই আশা ৰাখিছোঁ এইটো জাজমেণ্টৰ পিছত ইয়াতে পৰিয়ালবিলাক जो আছে অলপ শান্তি পাব আৰু जो দুজনী ছোৱালী তেওঁলোকক হত্যা হৈছিলে তেওঁলোকৰ মৃত আত্মাত অলপ শান্তি পাব আৰু ইয়াতে গোটেই আসামৰ ৰাজ্যৰ কাৰণে এটা মেছেজ আছে কি আমি মহিলাৰ ওপৰত ছোৱালীৰ ওপৰত কোনো ধৰণৰ অপৰাধ जो আছে এতিয়াৰ পৰা চাই না
আৰু আমাৰ ভণ্টিজনে ভাতিজীজনী যে মৰি গৈছে সিহঁতৰ আত্মাটো শান্তি হৈছে আমি চৰকাৰক ধন্যবাদ কৰিছোঁ
Syukurbar sal depet asam adok kodonggapa dhubri a jaoniko dubayona thebrong aro jatlekethang watna bachingataha asam adok ni thebrong rangko yen skanggaba changna dubayona watatanyong enga aru ia ko syukurbar athamo dubri a jani deputy commissioner ambamutin MP balesi parao abachingati onangaha skanggaba salo thon sa point bunga thebrongko aro thon 0.5 jatlekethangko dubayona watataha
I am from Fair Exports. We are the sister concern of Lulu Group International. You might be knowing that we have got more than 227 plus supermarket throughout the hypermarket as well as supermarket throughout the Gulf countries, throughout the Middle East. So this is our first initiative to help the government of Assam and Northeast people. So this is our first consignment. Just for the trial, we will take it via Delhi or via Mumbai. So then from next week onwards, at least minimum. In every product, we are planning to take minimum 2 to 3 tons per day.
Thebrong aro jatlekethangko dubayona watatna geta plak nangadak chakanirangko Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority ni geta onenga. Dubayona thebrong aro jatlekethangko watani ko abachingatanio Dhubrini DC Anbamutan MP jenmana akan prakangingon Dhubrioni ko Dubayona thebrong aro jatlekethang watna mengahani gaman District Administration APDA KVK ni Agricultural University aro gammeke ichagabarangko mathel plangaha Yarang sanda alni koborang ni swani na nasimang sakantikon matela nasimang gatal koborang koneksona aro kena sona skode www.hubnetwork.in website onari ange khuli ini naman gen aro nasimang daode Google Play Store aro Apple App Store ni ko Hub News app ko download kai gatal pat kabaw koborang ko kena angna aro ni naman ganok uni gaman nasimang gatal koborang ko man sona skode ya app rang ko download kai jakhal thok pabo nasimang ni nianechi aro share ka anichi Hub News ko dakchakani ongskagen sakantikon Tela.